So this is the third part of my CLA 2. This is a presentation of what I had in the paper. So the first part is about the creativity in business. We talked about in class about like solving problems in new and modern methods, and this is how we distinguish them. The company distinguish themselves through supplying precise solutions and creating values in method that competition may also forgot about. A key lesson that I learned from this direction is that creativity isn't always limited to product design or marketing techniques. Instead, it promotes every aspect of the business from operations to leadership. In the next part, I have talked about the creativity and the rationality and the balance between it. So while creativity inspires the vision for exchange rational method and makes certain its successful implementation, by combining innovative brainstorming with rational making plans, companies can manage exchange extra successfully and ensure that new initiatives are aligned with their strategic desires. For example, during my daily work, my stakeholders ask me to provide some new insights to the current business decision. I will have to be creative to design new metrics that will support the business decision, but I will also have to analyze the current data of what we have right now and collect the new data if needed, and may also need to identify that the data that is not currently available. And then, with all of the data and the information collected, I will design the metrics from another perspective to make it useful for the specific use cases. And the third part that I mentioned is the diverse perspectives. A critical aspect of problem solving that was underscored in this course is the value of developing various perspectives from tackling a challenge. Bringing diverse viewpoints to the table enriches the problem solving process, allowing teams to approach issues from different angles and minimize blind spots. And this is exactly what we learned from our on-site class presentation, that we have to group together and to work together to do a presentation. And with during the process, we each had different ideas and we had a discussion, and then we worked together to make the perspective harmony together, but include the different perspectives as well. And the last part that we have talked about is the ethics in the organizational changes. There has been many examples of this in the real world, since there have been like a lot of things changed, especially after the COVID times. But the change tax often have a good size impact on employees, clients, and stakeholders, so many different aspects, and making it crucial to handle the transition with transparency, fairness, and integrity has become more important than before. Ethical issues will most likely, to in the situation of implementation of new process or technology and laying off employees, as we have seen many different situations in different industry this year. For example, during the layoffs or restructuring, it is vital for companies to provide aid to affected personnel together with professional counseling or surveillance packages. And you have to be transparently about why specifically you have to lay off the department of the employees. To explain to them what exactly happened and how would the company make up for them. As per requested for part of this assignment, the questions that I left to behind for everyone to think about is what's the best way to balance between the creativity and the ethic problems. This one was basically coming out from that we have emerging technologies every day at this point, especially with AI coming out. We have seen many more layoffs, especially for entry-level employees, since AI have been able to um, replace some of the work that I already have. So I would considering like technology development as part of the human creativity and how we are juggling in between the ethical problems for our organization. And that is something worth for us to think about in the future. So that is the end of my presentation. Thank you.